Hello, everybody. Welcome to Zen Guru's podcast. And today I'm here with Sameer Narad. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us, taking out your precious time and joining us here. Well, let me tell you guys about Mr. Sameer. He's a life coach. He's a mindset development coach. And he has a very, very inspiring story. So first of all, thank you so much for joining us. And so I would like to ask you, what inspired you? What instances in life inspired you to become a life coach?
Yeah, thank you so much for your fantastic introduction. It goes back in 2004. In 2004, I was a dropout student in the engineering. Basically, I'm an electrical engineer. I did diploma and degree in electrical engineering, but in diploma, I was a dropout student. And I was suffering from depression at that point of time because no smartphone, no social media. I was all alone. I was living in slum of Dadar in Mumbai. No one was there to guide me, help me. My parents are like 10th and 12th grade. Well, they were not in position to guide me. I was from vernacular medium, couldn't understand what was going on in English. And last but not least, my younger brother, he was in first year of engineering. I was in second year. He passed first year and I failed in second year, because of which both of us were in the same class. It was a huge humiliation for me to sit in the same class with the brother. And I was clueless what to do. Everyone was bullying me, teasing me. Luckily, by God's grace, I got to know about one book, Power of a Subconscious Mind. I was almost on the verge of suicide. I was having suicidal tendencies. I was visiting psychiatrists. I was having antidepressants. I was going through hell. But that point of time, the book was Ray of Hope, Power of a Subconscious Mind. I read that book by Dr. Joseph Murphy, understood the principles, applied those principles, and from a dropper, I became topper. From 45%, I jumped to 85%, and I was 14th in the Maharashtra, way back in 2006-7. And then I started helping people casually, not as a professional person, just casually. And from 2007 till 2017, for 10 odd years, I helped people casually. They got some phenomenal results in various areas of their life. Even when I was working in a Blue Star Limited, I was known as a Baba. People used to call me Sam Baba, Love Guru. My surname is Narad. You must have heard the Narad Muni in the Ramayana, Mahabharata. So my boss used to call me Sant. So all those things were happening. And I understood what is my power. I studied even astrology, numerology, fingerprints to understand my ikigai, the purpose of life. And once I understood, then I devoted my life to it. And I'm on a mission right now to create 1 crore success stories and help our India become superpower.
Wow. So who were your mentors or biggest influences in the field of life coaching and mindset development?
See, when I say the influencers or the first of all, I would love to take the name of my spiritual guru, late Mr. Bhanudas Gowde. He was ex-IAS officer. He taught us the power of spirituality, the stotras, mantras and all. And because of it, the foundation was there. And because of that great vibe and foundation, I started attracting great people, great books. So one of the great book I read, which I just mentioned, Power of a Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy, way back in 2006, and which transformed my life. And after that, I realized there is something called as Tony Robbins. He is a phenomena. He's not a person, I would say he's a phenomena. From him, I understood much more about the human psychology. Even I attended his program, Unleash the Power Within, UPW at Singapore in 2018. And after that, I kept learning from number of people. There are so many people. I can take the name like crazy because I had a lot of certification. I have invested till now around 25 to 30 lakhs over myself.
Oh, wow. So can you give us an overview of the Bounceback Blueprint and what sets it apart from the other mindset programs?
Absolutely. See, most of the program, they directly go for the visualization or affirmation or do this tool, do that tool. But I always focus upon root cause. What exactly is the challenge? Because we need to go at the root cause. I have helped many people who were taking the psychiatric medicine. They were visiting psychiatrists, they were having antidepressants, and they have been taking for years, like 5 to 10 years. And when I met them, I understood their root cause, and accordingly, I gave them the solutions, and they got some phenomenal bounce back in their life. And in order to understand their challenges, I try to focus upon their patterns. And I try to understand the patterns through astrology, numerology, and fingerprints. Because most of the people differ with their patterns. And when the people differ with their own patterns, their natural patterns, then only they suffer. See, I had a lot of case studies regarding that. But basically, I just want to simplify it by sharing that I understand the patterns of people through astrology, numerology, fingerprints. I understand the root cause. And once I understand the root cause, then bounce back is a cakewalk.
What's the first step someone should take to begin your bounce back blueprint method in their life?
The first step is to understand their patterns. First step. And along with that, it will be like at a parallel level, they need to accept whatever is the situation. They need to accept the situation. Whatever pathetic situation they are in, they need to accept it. And very important, take 100% responsibility. If they do not take 100% responsibility of that hiccup or that mess, they cannot improve. It's not possible. Whatever is happening in our life right now, whatever is happening, we are 100% responsible for it. If the responsibility is not there, the bounce back is impossible.
But so it's easier said than done. Most of people we meet, when we ask them, are you depressed? They'll be blaming their husband, or they'll be blaming their or their mother, their father, or maybe society, or their job or boss. It's very difficult to take that responsibility and accept that you are the one. Because of you, your life is here. Because of you, you are depressed. They would be like, no, it's because of people that I've been affected, and they have made my life miserable. So how would you coach them?
Amazing question. Most of the people share this part only. When I say you have to take 100% responsibility, they keep on blaming, and the list is endless when they start blaming. We need to understand there is one important quote. Your vibe attract your tribe. Same frequency people attract each other. So whichever people coming in our life right now, whichever events are happening in our life right now, it is happening only because of our own vibe. Only because of that. And there are some deep-rooted traumas. There are some deep-rooted emotions, obviously negative, and because of which people keep on attracting negative people or negative events in their life. And sometimes their aura is very powerful, but still they attract some unbelievable challenges. And there is a reason behind it. Because if you study all the legendary people, they have gone through unbearable pain in their life. And it was a divine plan. It was a divine plan, because without pain, you cannot create the power. All the legends, they have gone to the unbelievable pain. So we attract people only for two reasons. First of all, our vibe is like that, and hence we are attracting. Otherwise, there can be another reason. They are coming in life to teach you a very important lesson. That lesson is going to be useful for the rest of the life. And once they understand that why the things are happening, they need to check whether it is happening because of their own vibe or there are some important lessons. And once they get the clarity regarding these aspects, they're ready to rock and roll.
So how long does it typically takes to see noticeable changes in one's life after applying your program or after getting coaching from you?
Within few minutes or hours. Within few minutes or hours, it's more than enough. Even I teach people about public speaking, and I always tell people within 6 hours, your game will be shifted. I don't need 6 months of practice. I just need your 5 to 6 hours. And with those 5 to 6 hours, I help people bounce back in their ability to speak in public also. And I have done it number of times with all the chartered accountants of India. I've been traveling across India, and sometimes online, sometimes offline session I conduct. So I know what exactly you need to do, because it's all about the inner game.
All right. So why do you believe subconscious mind plays such a powerful role in shaping success?
So it's very simple. Like when we are going somewhere, we most of the time use the GPS. We put a destination in that, and then we start getting the roadmap. In the same manner, our mind is working. Whatever you put in your mind as a destination, you're going to attract those kind of people and those kind of events in your life. And hence subconscious mind plays a huge role. And apart from that, I'm not sure whether people are aware or not, 95% of our thoughts and feelings are repetitive.
Yeah.
95%.
Yeah,
if you check that, though that is a pattern, and it is happening with me, you, and everyone. So it is repetitive in nature. So until and unless you are in full awareness and you don't break that cycle, nothing is going to happen. And hence subconscious mind plays a huge role. in reshaping your life and achieving something great. Because, there is one amazing quote by Tony Robbins: in moments of decisions, your destiny is shaped. But when you take your decision, if you take your decision on the basis of the logic, nothing is going to happen. All the legendary people, they take decision on the basis of intuition and the inner calling. And your inner calling can be really powerful only if you connect with the subconscious mind. If you go by logic, it's all over. Albert Einstein said it beautifully. Albert Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge, because knowledge can take you from A to B. Imagination can take you everywhere. And the imagination, all those things, they come from the subconscious mind.
So you have trained so many people and you meet thousands of people in India. So what do you think? What are some common mindset barriers that people face, and how can they begin to reset these with your program?
So first mindset barrier they have, they don't know themselves. They don't know their powers. Once you know your power, you're in the game. But most of the people keep blaming outside circumstances or certain people because they are not aware of their powers. Even their confidence is low. The confidence is low because they don't know what kind of powers they have, what kind of strengths they have. And I help people understand what kind of gifts they have got. Louise Hay, she shared it beautifully in the book, You Can Heal Your Life. She said, if you want to increase your confidence, you need to love yourself. In order to love yourself, you need to accept yourself. And in order to accept yourself, you need to understand who exactly you are. And I make people understand who they are, what kind of power they have in their subconscious mind, what kind of gifts they have got. Because everyone is gifted. Let me tell you, no one is there without gifts. Everyone is gifted beyond imagination. The gifts vary from person to person. The intensity varies from person to person, but the gifts are always there. They need to understand what kind of gifts they have, and they're ready to rock and roll.
All right. So, what do you think about visualization, and what role does it plays in one's success?
So visualization, you know what, this tool, I used this tool in 2006 when I was a dropout student. I visualized that I'm going to be a topper. Rather, I am a topper. I used to visualize before going to sleep that I am a topper. Now, one may think like it's a khayali pulao. It's a wishful thinking. It's not like that. It's a pure science. As I told you, there is something called a GPS. Once you put something in a GPS, you're going to get the roadmap. In the same manner, once you put something in your subconscious mind, you're going to attract right kind of people, right kind of events so that you can achieve your success. In 2006, I used that and I became topper, from a dropper to a topper journey. Even in 2010, I couldn't share this story. I was diagnosed with the color blindness. I have the color blindness, and because of which I lost a job. But again, using the subconscious mind tools, I got another job. Even I failed in relationship, again I bounced back from that. So I had a lot of hiccups. And let me tell you, now I have a case studies of number of legends. Like most of the people keep wondering, how come Virat is playing so well while chasing the scores? Why he is known as the chess master? And he shared the answer. He shared the secret. When he was 9-10 years old, from that age, he has been visualizing. He has been visualizing, and he said it. When I used to watch the cricket match along with my dad, and when India used to lose the match, I used to feel like I used to tell my dad that if I were in this position, I could have played this, that, and I could have won the match for India. And I used to visualize every night before going to sleep that I'm playing for India, I'm winning matches for India. He used to visualize like that since for so many years. Sachin Tendulkar did the same. Now, to win a gold medal in Olympics, oh my God, it's a huge achievement. You need to put your whole life on the stake in order to win a gold medal in Olympics. One gold medal. This Olympics 2024, India couldn't win a single gold medal. Single. We are the country of 140 million people. Couldn't do it. But there was one guy who won 23 gold medals. Can you imagine? 23, not 5, not 10, not 20, 23. Michael Phelps. And he also uses the same technique of visualization. Even Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Sunil Gavaskar, all all the legendary people. And you know what? Most of the people, more than 90% people are not going to visualize. More than 90% people. You know why? Because they're destined to be ordinary. Because everyone can't be a legend. You need to understand that. Some of the people who are listening to podcasts, they will think like, hey, visualization and all, we don't believe. We believe in a reality. You know, we are practical. And those practical people, they remain in your head and they are dead. The people who remain in their head and the logic, they are dead. Very rare people, rare breed of people follow the visualization technique and they change the world. They become legends. And it's up to the people whether they want to do something out of the box and change the paradigm or remain in the logic. Because once you are in a head, you are dead.
That's very inspiring, sir. So can you shed some light on some specific technique that we can follow or exercise from the Success with Subconscious Mind program that our listeners can try today?
Yeah, so one of the great technique one can follow to be in a peak state, that is gratitude. Always be in a peak state. And how you can be in a peak state? By just being grateful for small, small things. For small, small things. Because there are so many things in the world right now which are not great. But at the same time, there are so many things in our world which are really great. And I always say we are blessed beyond imagination because there are so many gifts we have in our life right now for which the world outside is praying. They are dying. They're doing everything to get those gifts. But we are already blessed with that. Some of the people are praying for the health. We are healthy right now. Some of the people praying for the great internet because some things are happening in their life. But we have the great internet. Some of the people are praying for some money so that they can survive. But we have plenty of money. So the list is endless. Once you start becoming grateful, the game is going to change because a grateful heart is a magnet of miracles. Gratitude can turn your life into gold. Gratitude is a vitamin for your soul. And I'm damn sure most of the people must be willing to be rich. There was one book, Science of Getting Rich, written in 1910. 1910 में किताब लिखी गई, but still it is an international bestseller. In that book, it has been clearly mentioned, in order to become rich, you need to be grateful. So gratitude is a game changer. Most of the people are aware of law of attraction, Rhonda Byrne, that secret movie, everything. But you know what? Rhonda Byrne, she was broke. Physically, mentally, relationship-wise, everything was shattered in her life. At that point of time, Science of Getting Rich transformed her life. And then she came up with the book of Secret, Law of Attraction, and the world changed. But the inspiration was Science of Getting Rich. And again, the gratitude. And if you have seen that movie, Secret movie, at the end of the movie, she wrote something on the sand. She wrote, feel good, at the end of the movie. So at the end of the day, as long as you're feeling really great about yourself, about life, you're going to manifest some amazing things in your life.
So, sir, many people want to harness, the power of achieving amazing things in life, the power of positive thinking, but it's very difficult. Most of the time, people would be like, "Oh, yeah, we want to think positive," but subconsciously, negative thoughts, fears that come in our mind. So, what practical advice or practical thing or technique would you like to teach them so that they can harness the power of positive thinking?
Amazing. We just need to understand we are going to fail a lot than succeeding. We need to accept it. I'll give the case studies for that. We are going to fail a lot. Accept that. Sachin Tendulkar, we know him as a god of cricket, a legendary batsman. He scored how many centuries? He scored 100 centuries. How many innings he played? 800 odd innings. After playing 800 odd innings, he scored 100 centuries to calculate the success rate. We call Big B Amitabh Bachchan, the legendary actor. How many movies he acted in? Check it out. And how many movies were super hits? Very few. Lata Mangeshkar, we call her the queen and all. Bharat Ratna awardee. Check out how many songs she sang throughout her career. Around 40,000 songs. And how many songs were super hit? 400 to 500. Look at the success ratio again. But still we call them the legendary people. You know why we call them a legendary? Because they always converted pain into power. They fail number of times, but they bounce back again and again and again. Because we need to understand in our life, either we win or we learn. But most of the people, what they do, they read a self-help book, they watch a powerful movie, and they think like, yes, I'm going to change my life, I'm going to transform my life. And some hiccup is happening, and they say, I can't do it. Life is struggle. It's so difficult. I'm facing so many failures. My wife is not supporting me. My husband is not supporting me. The government is against me. I can't do anything. And they stop putting efforts. But you know what? The definition of success? Success is nothing but moving from failure to failure, failure to failure, without losing your enthusiasm. So failures are going to come, but make sure you learn from those failures and bounce back again and again and again. That's it.
All right. So, sir, one thing that I want to ask is, what are the strategies that you recommend for people to unlock their self-image and appreciate their true worth?
See, one of the great technique I would love to share, which transform my life, is a mirror work. Look at yourself in a mirror every night before going to sleep. Every morning as you get up in the morning, just look at the mirror and just say something powerful to yourself. Just say to yourself, I love you. I like you. I always say, I like myself, I love myself. I like myself, I love myself. Sameer, you're awesome. You're fantastic. You're top of the world. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. Do such kind of mirror work. Don't do a static mirror work like, I love you. Thank you. It's not going to help you. You need to use your body also. Because when you use your body and you raise your volume also, then the biochemistry changes in your body. So in order to change the complete biochemistry, like dopamine, endorphins, all those stuff, you need to use your voice and the body also. So every night before going to sleep, and as I get up in the morning, I always say to myself, I am a world-class speaker trainer coach. I am a world-class speaker trainer coach. I am a world-class speaker trainer coach. 30 times before going to sleep. And as I get up in the morning, again 30 times. So they can form their own affirmation and start doing it, and they will cry with happiness. This is my guarantee.
So, how does mindset work in achieving financial, career, and relationship goals?
Amazing. Actually, 80% success in our life is mindset. The business coaching also, most of the business people think like, it's all about strategies and all. It is playing the role of 20% only. More than that, it is your mindset. I'll give you an amazing example, and this is from the book Secrets of Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. He said it beautifully that there is something called as financial thermostat. If someone is having financial thermostat, like 10 CR in a year, if that is their financial thermostat they have. So even if they make 20 CR, 20 crore rupees because of any reason, if the financial thermostat is set for 10 crores, you know what will happen? They will do some phenomenal mistakes in their investments and business or personal life, so that they will lose the extra 10 CR. Extra 10 crore will be lost. And the 10 CR, the self-image will be maintained. In case next year they lose out on some business and they make only 7 CR, but again, in coming few months, they will make 3 CR extra, and that 10 CR thermostat will be maintained.
They're fixed in their mind.
Yeah, because see, there is something called as self-image. Until and unless you don't expand your self-image, your financial thermostat is not going to change.
So expanding your self-image is through visualization.
Not necessarily. Visualization is one area, but apart from that, there are so many techniques, but very important technique to change your self-image is do something out of your comfort zone. Example, how I'll give my example, how I shifted my own comfort zone. I never invested high ticket in my life. Like I never invested like 1 lakh, 2 lakh till 2021 in any course. I used to go for 5,000 rupees ka course, 10,000 rupees ka course, 200 ka book, something like that. And one of the coach told me that your vibe attract your tribe. If your vibe is of the low frequency, low investment, you will attract such kind of people. But if you want certain clients who will pay you 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, you need to invest in yourself. And I started investing in myself. I, broke my LIC policies. I took loan from my friends and all. I invested like crazy during lockdown. I invested around 10 lakhs with different courses. And after that, my self-image changed. And I started attracting some amazing people Even I attracted the chartered accountants of India through ICAI, and I'm training all the chartered accountants of India for public speaking. Some of my students are in IPL right now. One of my students, as I told you, is a tattoo artist of Virat Kohli. Even one of my students is in an Indian team right now as a massage therapist. So many amazing things happen. The moment I shifted my own vibration and I went beyond my comfort zone. In again, in the science of, the secrets of millionaire mind, the T. Harv Eker said, if you increase your comfort zone, then your money zone will increase. But most of the people remain in their comfort zone and hence they don't make a great money.
So enhancing your self-image is coming out of your comfort zone.
Yep.
And affirmations. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Visualization.
I'll tell you something. Bob Proctor said it beautifully. Bob Proctor said, if you want to change your paradigm, your self-image, there are two ways. First is a repetition. Repetition is like visualization, affirmation, all those things. But we don't know how much time it will take to change the self-image and paradigm through affirmation and visualization. But there is one more amazing way. It's a shortcut, I would say. In a very short span, you can change your self-image and paradigm. That is high impact emotional event. If you go through a high impact emotional event, in simple words, going out of your comfort zone, then you change your paradigm, your self-image like this. But most of the people avoid that.
So I never knew coming out of comfort zone was so important to change your self-image.
Absolutely.
Wow. That's quite enlightening. And so how important is self-compassion in the process of bouncing back?
100%. You need to really love yourself. There is no point, in beating yourself up in order to grow. You really need to love yourself. And I would recommend everyone to go through the book, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. In that book, she shares exactly this point. Love yourself when you want to improve yourself. There is no point beating yourself up. Because you know what happens? Most of the people, suppose someone is overweight. Someone is overweight. They keep blaming themselves that I'm overweight person, I'm overweight person, I'm overweight person. And they try to do some form of dieting, exercising and all. But you know what is happening? Because of constant repetition of I'm overweight. So that overweight stuff is programmed in the subconscious mind. So however they exercise, whatever efforts they're putting for the dieting and all, it is all going in that.
So it happened, yeah, the similar thing happened with me also. I used to tell myself every day, oh, I'm overweight, I need to exercise, my weight, I'm putting up weight, I need to exercise. It happens with many people. Then I started changing my thoughts. I told myself, no, I'm shedding weight. I'm getting successful in this. I'm following my diet plan. I'm following my exercise plan. I have guidance. All positive affirmations I used to throw in my mind every day regarding weight loss. And I could see the changes. I could see the changes in 1 month. And I was like, oh, wow, this absolutely works because your negative patterns are draining your energy. And you just don't know that. How your negative mindset is keeping you stuck in your comfort zone. Your thoughts are keeping you stuck. It is very difficult, as you told, that it is always about coming out of your comfort zone. It's very difficult to change your entire trajectory of life. But I think, sir, the techniques that you told us were beautiful and very, very empowering and powerful. And I would like people to, definitely come and take your Bounceback Blueprint program. And sir, I would like to ask you about a success story of someone who overcame a major setback using your blueprint method.
Yeah. See, there are so many actually. There are so many. See, I'll take example of one of my student. His name is Yashwant. He saw my videos, my YouTube videos in 2020 when the lockdown happened in the month of May, I guess. And he contacted me, Sameer sir, you inspired me, please help me more. I said, you pay me more, I'll inspire you more. Jokes apart. So I told him, you can join me further programs to understand much more in depth. He said, sir, I can't join your program because I am a jobless person right now. Lockdown is happening. I can't go out and do something because I'm a sports teacher. Sports are not happening. Schools, colleges, everything is shut. How can I do something? Even my mom expired recently. My dad is in a trauma right now, taking psychiatric treatment. What should I do, sir? So I asked him, what is your birth date? He said 25. He said, I'll train you for free. Because
Oh,
I'll tell you
why
something.
did you say that?
Yeah, I'll tell you something, because seventh born people who are seventh born, 16 born, and 25th born people, these people are selfless people. These people always go out of their comfort zone to help the humanity. You check out all your friends, relatives, most of the people. And I realized this guy, if I inspire this guy can inspire millions of people. Then I decided to coach him for free. And he took my courses. I was guiding him, teaching him. 2021 done. In 2020 done. In 2021, he came to Mumbai. He used to come to Mumbai, and he was taking the massage therapy training. And he did the training for, I guess, 3 months. And he went to Punjab to take much more advanced training, like Olympic level massage training. He took that. And then he got an opportunity to work with Vidarbha Cricket Association, Ranji team. After
Wow.
that, got opportunity to work with one league, Legends League. You must have heard about Sachin Tendulkar, Sanjay Surya,
Yeah.
Tyrese. They come together for road safety series, which is called as Legend series, like India Legend, West Indies Legend,
Yeah.
Sri Lanka Legend. They all come together. So he was, because I guess because of his not great English, he couldn't get in the New Zealand team. Otherwise, he was supposed to be in a New Zealand Legends, but he got an opportunity with the Bangladesh Legends. So he was with Bangladesh Legends team, and then he took photos with all the legends like Sachin Tendulkar, Yuvraj Singh, Suresh Raina, Scott Tyrese, a lot of great people he took the photos with. And then today he is in IPL with Rajasthan Royals as a massage therapist.
Oh, wow.
And he is,
Such a breakthrough.
yes, he is just 27 years old. Just imagine, just 27-year-olds, and he is in the IPL right now. Just imagine what will happen 10 years down the line with amount of experience, exposure, training himself. A lot of amazing things. One more case study I'll share.
You gave
Of
him a
my,
mind shift. Like he was, his mind was into this, trapped into this negative pattern, and
yeah,
you asked him to come out of his comfort zone, and you gave him a mind shift. That is
yep,
what.
yep. So one of my student in 2017, my friend Siddesh came to me, said, Sameer, I did my engineering, a diploma and degree in electronics and telecommunication, and I hate engineering. I want to be a tattoo artist. And everyone in his family was blaming him, was bullying him. What are you doing? After becoming an engineer, you're becoming tattoo artist. But he was adamant. He wanted to be the tattoo artist. He was in form of depression. He was saying, I don't know what to do. I told him, boss, if you want to be the tattoo artist, go ahead, do that. But do not think small, dream big. I told him, I know only one person in the India right now who has got lots of tattoos, and his name is Virat Kohli. And I want you to dream, to believe that one day you will become the tattoo artist of Virat Kohli. We saw that dream in 2017. I started coaching him, was following the system, and 6 years down the line, 2023, he became tattoo artist of Virat Kohli.
Wow.
Siddesh Gowda. So lot of stories are there, but you know what? Once you dream, everything and anything is possible. See, one of my dream is to be the mental conditioning coach of Indian team, to be with any associate with some cricketers and be their coach. So as of now, I'm with Tilak Verma coaching him. Now it's my dream to be with the mental as a mental conditioning coach in Indian team, because once you dream it, then universe or subconscious mind is going to get a destination, and you're going to get the guideline for that. So dream big. You have only one life.
So, sir, how do you encourage your clients to stay motivated and committed to their personal growth journey?
First of all, I just tell them, stick to process. There is something called as rituals, create the results. It's not the motivation. I always teach people it's not about motivation. Motivation is going to be temporary. It's a temporary thing. You need to follow some rituals. And more than that, I firmly believe that most of the people must be wondering that if everyone is knowing law of attraction, all these things, why don't they become Bill Gates? Valid question, right? If they know law of attraction, if I know law of attraction, why not? I'm not having the private jet right now. Valid question, nothing wrong. Valid question. I just want to tell everyone that whatever we achieve in our life, it is a combination of two things: your previous karma and your today's efforts. It's a combination of two things. So sometimes you need to follow the system, and you're not going to get results fast. It will take a bit of time, because the back end, the backlog is very big. If the backlog is very big, it's very difficult. See, one of my student, how can I forget his story? His name is Purushottam Hambarde. Anyone can search his name, Purushottam Hambarde. I taught him when he couldn't speak even his mother tongue properly. In 2016, he used to sit in front of me. I used to wear blazer and all, and I used to coach him, and he used to sit in front of me in shorts. He was a dropout student in the engineering. He was broke financially at the home, in himself, everything was gone. I used to teach him about subconscious mind, law of attraction, all those things. And today he made around 30 CR.
Wow.
He created an empire as an online coach. As an online coach, I'm not going in depth, but he has made around 30 CR right now. And he already gave me testimonials. We are usually communicate with each other because he has got some phenomenal, I would say backlog, or the backlog was very small. But maybe in my case, the backlog or the previous karma may be huge. It will take a bit of time to clear it off, because in order to move ahead in your life, you need to clear the backlog. So it varies from person to person. The results are going to vary.
Do you think meditation is helpful in clearing your backlog?
It can, but you know what? I'll tell you, and I'll simplify it. Now, today, you're not Neeta Ambani, right? I'm not Arjun Tendulkar. Why? Because our backlog, whatever karma we did in the last birth, because of that, we got this body, this name, our family, everything. We got everything because of that. Now, whatever destiny we have right now, whatever we got without asking, like we got this body, the way we look and all, without asking anything, we got it. Now, why we got it? It is because of the previous karma. That means the solution is very simple. Whatever we are today, if it is because of previous karma, so whatever you are going to be in the future, it is going to be because of your present karma. So once you start collecting the blessings, see, there is one thing called as, working hard only for your goals. That point of time, you're only one person. You're alone in the journey. But if you work hard to help people, to take their blessings, then you will work in a team. It's like if you work hard only for your goals, you're alone. Your own energy is there. But if you help number of people in the same time, then what is going to happen? Those blessings will be there. If 100 people you're helping, the blessings of 100 people would be there. It's like 100 people are affirming and visualizing for you. So focus upon blessings. I remember the quote, the story by B.K. Shivani. B.K. Shivani said it beautifully. If you want to, be rich, you need to work hard for the blessings. People work hard for the money. They make money, whatever is there in their destiny. But people who work hard for the blessings, they go beyond their destiny. So work hard for blessings and think how you can be a great human being, how you can help humanity. Follow certain ethics and unbelievable things can happen. And I firmly believe blessings are more important than anything.
Wow. That's beautiful, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences and I'm feeling as if I've been coached by you. I'm getting these kind of vibes from you, that you are my coach, and my thought process is also getting free from all my patterns after talking to you. So, sir, what advice would you give to somebody who feels stuck but is hesitant to take the first step towards resetting their mindset?
As I told, accept it. There is nothing wrong. And yeah, one more beautiful thing. This thing I learned from the book, Psycho-Cybernetics. This book was written by Maxwell Maltz. He was a plastic surgeon he was, and he said it beautifully that do not associate your behavior with you. You are different and your behavior, that is different. You as a human being are phenomenal, great. You're like God. You are like God. And your behavior is just a part of you. You can always correct your behavior. But unfortunately, most of the people attach themselves to their behaviors, their mistakes, and their self-image lowers down. So do not attach yourself completely to your behavior. Tell yourself, I'm a great human being. I'm God. in a human form, and my behavior can be corrected at any point of time.
So what do you mean by behavior? Your lifestyle, your nature, like, can you?
Yeah, everything. So whatever actions we take. See, apart from that, as I told you, 95% of our thoughts are subconscious driven.
Okay.
So we all have got some pre-loaded softwares in the subconscious mind.
Okay. So you're saying that we are attached to our thoughts, and those thoughts are, creating our nature or our mindset.
Yep.
So it is very important to change the past thoughts so that we can, that is like coming out of the comfort zone. Absolutely.
Yeah. Because everyone, see, like this is a mobile right now. So this mobile has got some preloaded softwares. In the same manner, we also, everyone individually, we have got some preloaded softwares because of our parents, because of our DNA programming, because of our karma, a lot of things, because of society, environment, a lot of things. So those preloaded softwares, some of the softwares are phenomenal. Go ahead, make most of that. But some of the softwares are pathetic. You need to, eliminate those softwares or maybe reduce the impact of the softwares. You need to, first of all, you need to understand, because everyone has got some great softwares and some pathetic software. But we need to understand, without the awareness, nothing is going to happen.
So true. So true. I've seen so many people, they get success in life, but still they feel, I have that fear. I still have that fear in my mind that I used to have in school. I've met so many people that tell me that, we've achieved so much of success, but still my thoughts are negative about myself. It's because, they've not tried changing their thoughts. It's been going on a subconscious level, and it's being going on a default mode. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. So, sir, can you tell us more about your Bounceback Blueprint program, and what all we can expect from the program? And and this program, you think what kind of audience is suitable for this program?
Ideally, someone who is hungry.
Hungry.
Until unless you're not hungry to do something great in your life, you can't do it. It's all about hunger. It's all about willingness. Because I'm ready to put my heart and soul, but if you're not committed, it's not possible. Because I need some commitment from your side. And if you're going through some form of pain in your life, see, my target audience is very clear. There's someone who really wants to do something great in your life. They are suffering. They are going through some form of pain, because people with a huge amount of pain can be the huge amount of power, because it is a matter of converting pain into power, guilt into greatness, and blunders into blessings.
Wow.
So it's possible. Through the program, it is possible. So all my sessions, thanks to Zoom right now, thanks to internet right now, all my sessions are mostly online. So anyone across world can join the sessions. So usually I take sessions on Sundays so that anyone can attend the training. And I have a marathon sessions, like morning 10 to evening 5. Breaks are there, obviously, but I take very intense training. And whenever I take training, it's not like one-way traffic. I keep training. I involve people. I encourage them to ask me a lot of questions. Rather, I encourage them to tear me apart. I encourage all my students to please tear me apart. Please cross-question me. Please try to prove me wrong. Then only they are going to understand something. Because only listening is not going to be the active state of learning. When we discuss, we learn a lot. And I always motivate that discussion, encourage that discussion in our training. So during the Zoom sessions, I form the breakout rooms so that they can go in a breakout room, they can discuss with their friends, the people who are attending the training. They can come back to me, they can ask me a lot of questions, and I love questions. And I really love challenging questions. I always look out for the people who can, tear me apart, who can ask me some challenging questions, because then only I can help them. Because until unless the person is not fully getting the point, they're not going to follow it. So I always encourage that. And this is how I go about the training. So usually 2 Sundays, I did take the training. And after that, every month we keep on doing the question answer sessions, the implementation journey, and a lot of things. But once they understand the tool, they're on their own. Once they understand, and it's my goal to, create the result as fast as possible. As fast as possible. And I just want to tell everyone that result is a byproduct of the process. So if you keep following the process, the results are going to come. First of all, mindset we need to correct, and manifestation will take care of itself. First of all, you need to have the great amount of mindset. Result will take care of itself.
So mindset, used to correct the mindset, you mean by thoughts. You have to look after your thoughts.
It's your thoughts, your feelings. Majorly, your thoughts and feelings. Those are the things which are contributing to your actions.
So true. But it's tough. We need
Yeah,
a
100%. And I'll give an amazing example.
help us come
Whenever
out.
you go through a huge amount of pain, you should remind yourself. Whenever you go through a huge amount of pain, you should remind yourself that diamond is formed out of coal. What is the cost of 1 kg coal? Cost of 1 kg coal is 20-50 rupees. And what is the cost of 1 kg diamond? We cannot even imagine the cost of 1 kg diamond. But how the diamond was formed? Out of coal. But how the diamond was formed? Through pressure. There was an intense amount of pressure on the coal, and coal absorbed that. And because of that, coal became diamond. And most of the people avoid that pressure. And hence they remain coal. It's very simple. Not everyone is going to be the legend. We need to accept that not everyone is going to be rich. We need to accept, because someone has to do the executive while work. Everyone can't be the manager and CEO.
Totally. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. The podcast has been quite enriching, valuable for me, and I'm glad I had you in these series. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. And I just want to tell everyone that one amazing quote: give the world the best you have. Give the world the best you have. That best in the world, that best in the world will come back to you, and only you. So thank you so much. God bless you.